Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Racky Ryan. Today, I am buying Salesforce. There are multiple reasons why I'm buying Salesforce. The stock is undervalued, the free cash flow per share is growing rapidly, the acquisition of Tableau, the acquisition of Slack, and the stock is down 20% from its high. That is 5 reasons to buy, and that is why I am buying shares of Salesforce. Also, I already own shares of Salesforce, but I have so much conviction in this company that I want to buy more.
The point is, ladies and gentlemen, that greed, for lack of a better word, is good. Greed is right. Greed works.
I hope you enjoyed that clip from Wall Street. That's one of my favorite clips of all time. Greed is good. It really sometimes is, especially with companies that are undervalued, like I said. So stick around. I'm going to explain everything to you so you can understand what's going on, why I have all of these reasons that I'm going to buy the stock today. So make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. For whenever I find undervalued stocks, you'll be the first to know. I currently already own 10 shares of Salesforce, and I'm going to double down and buy 10 more today. Okay, so here's the discounted cash flow model. I'm going to run through it again so that you understand how I derive these price targets. Okay, I deleted it so we can run this together. Like I've stated in my previous videos valuing a stock, the most important metric for valuing a stock is the free cash flow per share. We have this for 2020. That's great. It's $4.10. So we're gonna enter $4.10. The 2015 free cash flow per share was $1.17. That's going to give us a compound annual growth rate of 29%. And then I'm actually extremely bullish on the company, so I'm going to go ahead with my base case of 40% future growth rate. 10% discount rate, which is the annual return on the S&P 500. GDP growth of 3%. That's going to give us an intrinsic value of $229 per share. I currently just bought it at $226, so that gives me immediately 1% upside on my worst case scenario. So now I'm going to run the scenario of which I've derived my price target. Salesforce, these numbers do not change. I'm going to use a 45% future growth rate. I'm extremely bullish on the company. 10% discount rate, which is the annual return of the S&P 500, 3% GDP, and this is going to give an intrinsic value of $271 per share. I bought shares at $226. That is 20% upside. I am very confident in my buy today. So of all the acquisitions that Salesforce has ever made, the best acquisition by far is Tableau. 100%. I want to ask you a question. Why do so many people watch YouTube? Because people like storytelling.
We got another huge merger this morning. Kramer Faves Salesforce is buying another company I like very much, Tableau Software, a cloud-based analytics play, for roughly $15.7 billion in stock. I think this is a huge win for Salesforce. They have a fabulous enterprise software platform, but they needed a business intelligence offering that is the best in the country and, well, maybe the world. Now they've got it.
Well, Jim, you're absolutely right. There's really 3 cornerstones of digital transformation. The first one is the customer. And you know, of course, we do that in spades. We do that better than anybody else. And the second, well, we did that a year ago with MuleSoft integration, the ability to integrate all your data sources together so you can get a more holistic view, or what we call customer 360. But you're really touching on the third cornerstone of digital transformation, which is the analytics and the visualization and the business intelligence to see everything in your company. And as you know, Jim, there's no more amazing company in that category than Tableau, whose mission is to make sure that the world can see and understand data. And that is what excites us as well.
Storytelling is so powerful. People love to consume content, they love to watch videos, they love YouTube, they love everything related to storytelling. Tableau is the perfect acquisition for Salesforce. Some ways that you can tell a story, if you're making a pitch, if you're starting a business and you want to raise money, you can use Microsoft PowerPoint, or some people would use charts or graphs in Excel. But the data shows that companies like Tableau are the best at storytelling. The graph that you see in my Excel model was made in Tableau. And Tableau is very easy to use. It's very simple to use. It's drag and drop, and Boom. I'm going to show you exactly how easy Tableau is to use. In order to make these graphs in Tableau, all I had to do was click export to CSV, and then you import into Tableau. And what you can do with Tableau, let's say I want to look at free cash flow per share. So this is free cash flow per share in a bar graph. It's growing significantly. Let's say I want to look at it in a line graph. So what you can do is you create your sheets like this, your free cash flow per share, and then you create a dashboard. So you can have more and more graphs, but these are the two things that I'm most interested in. You can rename your title, you can rename your graph. This is as easy and user-friendly as possible. This is the best acquisition that Salesforce has ever made. Tableau is a great way to visualize data to tell a story. Not only do they have an amazing CRM product, they also have Tableau. Now they also have Slack. If you work in sales, Tableau is going to tremendously help you. And Tableau is so easy to use. Of course there's a little bit of a learning curve, but there's so many tutorials online to where you can learn how to do this. And it's literally drag and drop, drag and drop. It's awesome. Tableau is amazing. That is why I doubled down on my shares of Salesforce. Now if I'm going to be an extreme bull, because data visualization, data analytics is the entire future of the 2020s and beyond, I think that this man right here, Mark Benioff, is a genius by buying Tableau, by integrating Slack into his work product, and the fact that the company is down 20% from its high. Let's run my best case scenario. These numbers do not change as always. 50% future growth rate on the free cash flow per share, 10% discount rate, 3% GDP. It gives an intrinsic value of $320 per share, currently trading at 226. That is 41.56% upside. I love what I'm looking at here. Under all scenarios, Salesforce is a buy. Another great piece of information is that pretty much the hottest investor in the world, Cathie Wood, just recently went long on Salesforce. On January 19th, she added Salesforce to the ARK positions. I'm not the only one who's bullish on CRM, and quite frankly, if you look at her track record, especially after last year, that's a great sign. The thing to remember with stocks is that you're in it for the long run. The stock may go down 10%, 20 more percent, but if you're bullish and you have conviction on the stock, you're now getting the stock on sale. The old adage of investing is be greedy when others are fearful, be fearful when others are greedy. The best way to invest is with a process. And so if I'm extremely bullish on a company and I have it on my watch list and it drops 20%, then I'm going to buy it because I know that I'm holding it for the long term. I'm not holding the stock to make a quick buck. And probably the most challenging thing to do with investing is trying to time the market. So again, if you have a process and you're bullish on a stock, you have it on a watch list, you think that, hey, it's high, I want to buy it when it's lower, and it drops 20% like Salesforce has, well then stick to your plan and buy it. Because I can tell you right now, if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. And time in the market is more important than timing the market. So when you add in the combination of all these different products, the fact that the stock is undervalued, Cathie Wood is investing, and Mark B is one of the best CEOs out there, why wouldn't you invest in Salesforce? Especially when it's on sale for 20% discount from its high. I love helping people. I love helping you. I want to help the people who work hard, maybe don't have enough time to research a stock, maybe don't have the money for a stockbroker, so you have someone like myself who's going to do the work for you. So all I ask in return is you hit that like button as well as subscribe so that you can know whenever I find an undervalued stock.